Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? How are y'all doing? All of my YouTuber peeps out there. I got something to talk about today. 31 years ago, there's an album from hip hop history, rap and hip hop history, and it's called 2pacalypse Now, that was released 31 years ago by the one and only legendary Tupac Shakur, which I am going to talk about. I have the three formats. I got the album on CD, and this is a hell of a classic. I love this album by Tupac. One of my favorite songs on here is Soldier's Story, Rebel Underground, Brenda's Got a Baby, If My Homie Calls, Crooked Ass, Nigga, Violent, I Don't Give an F, Trap, Young Black Male. This album was very, very, they consider it was one of the most controversial albums, but Tupac spoke a lot of true stories on here. And he spoke about, the police brutality, which is referring to police that were crooked and bad, that were hurting, innocent people, for no reason and stuff like that, especially in the African American community, and including, Hispanic communities too, or anyone. But he did speak about stuff like that. And then young teen pregnancy, he did mention that stuff in here. And this is like a really brilliant first debut record by Tupac, and all the lyrics was all written and performed by him too. This is definitely an incredible album. 100 out of 100, hands down on this classic. It's just an amazing album. And I also got the cassette tape version too. And speaking of which, I also got the album from at a record store in Orange. It used to be there. It used to be called Pepperland Music. Got it there a long time ago. I was really happy I coped it. They went out of business a long time ago though. But I was glad that I got it before they went out of business. But this is definitely an amazing album. But I felt like their place was too expensive. But this album was worth it. And I also got the cassette tape. I bought it at a store called Urban Outfitters. And I also got the Juice, soundtrack on cassette tape too, and the vinyl and CD. Which I forgot to mention the cassette tape, but I will mention the Juice cassette tape later. Same with the Above the Rim when I get a hold of it. And the Poetic Justice. But anyways, this is a dope album. Love it. It's really detailed too. Look at that. Really dope. And for y'all information, I do collect cassette tapes too. And that will include CDs. Oh, here's the details of this one too. Just the booklet and the CD. And then last, I have the vinyl. I was so happy to cope this record. I bought a copy a long time ago. I bought it in 2015, which was 7 years ago. Problem was though, I had a crappy turntable that's called Crosley, which I suggest vinyl collectors do not buy those turntables. Avoid those at all costs, because those turntables will ruin your records. And it did skip on one of the songs on here. Like, it jumped the groove of it. It jumped up on the groove of the I Don't Give an F song. It jumped the groove of it, and it was not very impressive. I was not feeling that. And to think, the record was all brand new, and I was so happy to play it, but I just can't believe it had to get skipped on that crappy turntable. But I'm glad I got rid of that turntable a long time ago. But other than that, though, I was really happy to get this vinyl. So I had to get rid of that old copy I had, and I just got the new one. I got it at a record store when I first got the vinyl. I bought it at Porter Sound Record Shop, if you guys are familiar with that record store. It's in the city of Costa Mesa, California. If you guys are in the city, in the area, definitely give it a check out. It's right by a college called Orange Coast College. If y'all are familiar with the college, or whoever attends there. check out the record store. They have a lot of dope records. And I got this new copy at White Rabbit Records, which is my new copy, which doesn't skip now. It doesn't have scratches because it was brand new when I bought it there. I bought it at the, which I mentioned again, White Rabbit Records. It's in Fullerton, California. I was really happy I got a new copy. I got rid of the old one. And this one plays fantastic. Runs like a champ on my turntable. The Sony turntable I have. Runs like a champ. And this is definitely an amazing album. This whole album is just amazing. 31 years ago, but it's still gold. This is an amazing, incredible, like, I mean phenomenal Tupac album. Very first record. When he speaks the truth about, you know, what was happening in the community and all that stuff. Tupac will always be real, you know. He always will be the greatest of all time. And if you guys don't agree, but it's alright. That's fine. But in my case, you know, I'm always going to agree with it. And I'm always going to, you know, give the homework facts. Like, who came first before, you know, last and all that. I know a lot of, you know, people, they're all into the new stuff. I mean, I like some new school, too. I like, you know, Kendrick Lamar and all that stuff. And J. Cole. And some Drake and old Lil Wayne. And some Kanye West before he went downhill. But other than that, though, folks, if you're a true Tupac fan, I suggest y'all, you know, get this record in your collection, including the CD and the tape. Get it. You will not regret it. It's a really incredible album. Don't forget to get this. If you are a true Tupac fan, you need to add this to your collection of your Tupac vinyl collection. You really have to get it. You won't regret it. You see it, grab it. Grab any Tupac's albums, including his, you know, the Strictly, you know, that album that has Keep Your Head Up, I Get Around, Holler If You Hear Me, and Five Deadly Venoms, Point the Finger, Represent 93 and all that. Get all of Pac's stuff. But you won't regret even getting this, because this is an amazing classic by Tupac Shakur. 31 years ago, still gold. Well, that's it for right there, folks. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe. And I will catch you on the next video, the next chapter. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Peace out.